Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Thursday, May 28th, 2026. Let's take a look at the charts. This is the big picture, a weekly chart spanning some 3 years or so, 2.5 anyway. And I'm just going to take a look at this 352.31 one-year rising channel bottom that we tested about 2.5 months ago. Following the test of this channel bottom, which I've mentioned may well contain selling through the rest of the year, we expected a retest or a test upward rotation within 2 to 3 months to its sister formation, if you will, at is 446.94 this week. We definitely tested it 2 weeks ago, pushed through it, backed away. We're almost there again. 445.60 was Wednesday's high, just off that 446.94 level, which we only have as a minor point. We're rounding up just a bit to this descending channel top at 451.12 as our sellable resistance. That is an area we did almost test a couple of weeks ago. The daily chart that comes in at 448.07. So it really is this channel top. 448.07 daily chart, 451.12 weekly chart can contain buying through June. And from here, we can fall back over the next 2 months or so, 2 to 3 months, to the 352.31 long-term support area. We could continue filling this wedge out for the next 2 to 3 months before the market tips its hand in one direction or the other. That is likely to be to the upside, just given the longer-term scope of 352.31. I've mentioned that holding above 352.31 will keep 542.37 in reach, perhaps, by the end of the year. And if we close this week, tomorrow, above 451.12, over the next 2 to 3 months, by the end of the third quarter, I would expect 542.37, which you cannot really appreciate in this image. This line study spans 6 years of extreme data. This is the long-term channel top for Tesla, can contain annual highs if or when tested, and I would expect it within 2 to 3 months if we were to settle the week out tomorrow above 451.12. Until then, this is sellable resistance. And from here, we can fall back to this rising channel bottom that we did test about a week and a half ago, spiked below, never settled below, climbing daily, 415.53 today and rising. On the way up, we pushed through a 5/8 upside Fibonacci, which we still like today as an intraday support level. We could trade inside of 430.57 to 448.07, not only for the rest of the day, but for the rest of the week, perhaps. If I'm going to say close below 430.57, we should then tomorrow retest 415.53. This has become a wedge now, and of the two, 448.07 is the stronger, the more meaningful. Having tested it, we can fall back into the 350s, as I've said, over the next 2 to 3 months. And so while 415.53, if tested, say, by tomorrow's close, can contain selling into next week, and from here we can round up into the 440s again within 3 to 5 days, just know that closing below 415.53 is a meaningful sell signal as we continue into the month of June. I would expect there is this new descending channel bottom at 388.36, which is dropping daily and converging soon with 381.61. 381.61 is a downside 5/8 Fibonacci from that early April low against that more recent high in the middle of May. We've yet to test it, but it would be considered an objective over the next 1 to 2 weeks if we close today below 415.53. And we're not going to close today below 415.53, but we may close by the end of next week below 415.53, by which point it will be in the 430s anyway, and that would offer a more 2 to 3 week sell signal opportunity for 2 to 3 week swing traders. Closing below the 415.53 formation would indeed indicate this descending channel bottom at 388.36, especially as it converges with the 5/8 downside Fibonacci. This would be the next objective. This is a weekly support level, can contain weekly selling pressures. We could round up from here for a week, 2 or 3, and if settled below, would then clearly indicate 352.31 within another 2 to 3 weeks.
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVIDIA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Start your 2-week free trial and trade with clarity from day one.
So it is very stair-step on the way down to 352.31. I don't expect 352.31 unless we were to close below the 380s. But you can grab this in 3 to 5 day, 2 to 3 week swing sequences, holding below the low 450s. We'll keep, once again, this 415.53 formation in reach by the end of next week, closing below 415.53. We are then expecting the 380s within 1 to 3 weeks, depending on volatility, et cetera, down to 352.31. That, if retested, can continue to contain selling into later year and rounding up then from here. Let's see. On Tuesday, Wicked Stocks put out a stock pick on SMCI, super microcomputer. You might want to check that out. You can see it for free by checking out our 14-day free trial. And you should also know that if you type in the coupon code WICKED50, if you stick around beyond 2 weeks, you will get 50% off your first month subscription. So you might want to stick around then all the way through the month of June. If you were to activate that free trial, it would give you 50% off your first month. Anything else to say? I don't think so. I am going to leave it at that for Thursday's Daily Tesla Report. And you have a great day.